Think back. Back to elementary school. Back to when your teacher got you involved in learning. Back to when they engaged you in the problem you were doing in math, the story they were telling, or the experiment they were showing you in science. Granted, there's less responsibility back then, but I believe that learning should go back to those days. Back to the days when learning was not quantitative, but qualitative. When was the last time you heard a first grader come home because someone was quote-unquote smarter than them? Or because the pressure of school was getting to them? I mean, nowadays, you literally get ranked on your ability to learn. It's not just that. Teaching to the test is also apparent. I believe that it was the Association of Supervision and Curriculum Development that said that teaching to the test was reprehensible. Now, I'm not saying that teaching to the test is apparent everywhere, but what I am saying is that it still exists to this day despite the guidelines. Another hypocrisy in the American schooling system is the supervision of students compared to that of teachers. Students are so supervised that you can't even go to the bathroom without having to ask for it first. Whereas teachers only get checked up once every month, maybe, which leaves them to teach as they feel, not as they should. Take a look at the European grading system. Now take a look at the United States grading system. Now, it's fairly obvious to see the standards that students are held up to today compared to the students of the UK. If a child has chronic anxiety, that student is penalized by being put in classes below his level because he just can't take tests like the other students. For those of you who don't get it quite just yet, allow me to put it like this. The American schooling system is like pointing a gun at a jogger to make him run faster. Granted, he will, but at what cost? Now, in order to solve these problems, I've devised a couple solutions. First off, I think we should hire teacher supervisors. People to look over the teachers to make sure that they're doing their job right and that learning is the way it should be. Second off, I think we should reanalyze the grading system. Make sure it's pressuring, but not nearly as forceful as it is today. And finally, I think we should encourage teachers to make school a place where students want to be, and not a place where they're ranked on their ability to learn.
And how do you get those thoughts? You get those in irreverent cultures. Possibly that has delayed our collapse because it is out of the environment of not regurgitating what someone else has learned in their lifetime that allows you to make a discovery that no one else has made before.